Today, we're exploring this place. We're Anadine and Adam, and for the past 2 years, we have made it our goal to get out and adventure more. We're currently in our home state of Colorado exploring Mesa Verde National Park. We arrived 2 days ago after a crazy long road trip from Denver. Yesterday, we explored Petroglyph Point Trail, where we had our first close-up views of the ancestral Puebloan cliff dwelling called Spruce Tree House. After our hike, we explored this beautiful park some more and concluded our day with a delicious barbecue dinner from the Wiggling Pig in Cortez, Colorado. And now, on the vlog. Good afternoon.
So, we messed up.
We did. One of the things that we dislike about our camera is that when you hit the record button, it doesn't always record. So you have to be super vigilant to make sure that the timer is counting down. That is one of the negatives about it in a sea of positives, because obviously we love our cameras. We recorded this really cool walking video in the Wetherill Mesa Information Center parking area, picnic area, and we were basically just telling you all about our morning. So we're gonna tell you about our morning right now.
Yeah, exactly. So we started our morning off with some delicious breakfast. We cooked some potatoes on the stovetop. We grilled up some sausages, had some eggs with it. It was so delicious. I've never had sausages for breakfast like that.
Me either. It was really good.
Exactly.
And then we made some epic sandwiches for lunch.
That was a huge sandwich.
Oh, listen to that crunch. And to top it off, we had this incredible deer sit-ins.
So after we made our ginormous sandwiches, we hit the road and we stopped at one of the overlooks on our way down to the Wetherill Mesa Information Area.
Shiprock is right there. Once we got to the parking lot at the picnic area at the Wetherill Mesa, we had our delicious lunch. We purposely got there early so that we could eat before our hike.
After lunch, we walked around for a little bit and checked out, see what they had in the area, and also hit the restroom up before walking down to Longhouse.
So that should catch you up right to this next video.
We are walking over to meet the ranger now.
For Longview, Longhouse View
Yes.
Trail.
All those things.
I can't ever remember all the words.
I know. So it's about 3/4 of a mile walk from where you pick it up. We're meeting them at the trailhead.
Yes.
So
We're currently walking through a burn scar.
yeah, it's really crazy.
It looks so weird.
One of the interesting things to me when we're driving out here was how many burn places they had along the way over like the past couple of decades.
Yeah, so they have these little signs along the road that'll tell you what year there was a fire in that location.
Yeah.
Obviously some of the ones that happened like the 70s or 20s are pretty much like it never happened.
Yeah.
But then you have some that happened in like 2000, which was 22 years ago, and it's still so evident, almost so fresh.
It's crazy.
So, yeah.
Cool, so we're running a little behind. So we're gonna run over there and meet the ranger. We'll talk to you when we get there.
Bye.
Bye. That's not me for the record.
So my name's Rachel. I'm your first ranger. I'm just gonna do the little safety talk. It's gonna be ranger assisted for Longhouse. So you'll go down the trail by yourselves and then you'll get in the site and there'll be 3 rangers to direct you around and give you short little interpretive talks of their own once you're in there. So it's about a half a mile in and a half a mile back out with 130 feet of elevation change. Once you're in the site, a couple really important things to remember. No food or drink other than water in the actual site. Probably the most important thing is to not put your hands anywhere near the walls. So don't sit on the walls, set bags on the walls, lean against walls, any of that stuff. It's very human, it's subconscious, nobody's ever doing it on purpose. But just be really aware, have that in the back of your head all the time. 21 communities that draw direct ties here. I'd still find this place very alive. So they ask that we visit and appreciate and just do that all with respect for their ancestors. And the knowledge that this place has their ancestors still alive inside it. I will just look at tickets as we go through the gate. Awesome. Sweet. Thanks.
We just got ourselves checked in, and it is a half-mile down.
Yep, and a half-mile back, obviously.
Cool, so there you go.
About, what is it, 150 feet of elevation?
Yeah, 150 feet of elevation change to get down there.
Yep.
And back, so. This is quite a descent. Oh, I almost tripped on myself. This is quite a descent down all of these switchbacks.
Yep.
Going down there. There's Kim and Dad right there. Ooh, let's go catch up. Typical fashion, we're always behind. Just kind of the life. So let's go catch up, John.
Oh, he goes through. He goes through. That's so crazy. This is impressive.
We have made it to the Longhouse. This place has 150 rooms with 21 kivas. And along the top here, let's do a little pan in action there. There you go. They've got some places for storage. Just like everyone else, they need a place to store their stuff.
Precisely, and it is estimated that between 150 people to 175 people actually lived here. How incredible is that?
Seriously.
You ready for some more?
Yeah, let's do some more exploring.
All right, where should we look? Oh, I made it. All right, your turn.
Here we go, up the ladder. Hello, hello.
You are so much more balanced than I am.
This is crazy. It's so crazy to come up here and actually climb the ladder into the Longhouse.
I know, it's amazing. All right, part 2. Don't drop the camera. Whew. Oh my God.
This is so cool. If you're interested in exploring Longhouse yourself, you have to go online and have to get tickets. They release them 2 weeks in advance. And for the ladder alone, I would recommend it.
And most importantly, it's $8 a person, so that way they know you're being serious about reservations. Do not come here without a reservation. You will be fined and potentially have to come for court to the state, which is here in Durango, so don't come here without a ticket.
I know the nickname for this room is the cellar, so I think that they speculate it was probably used for storage.
All of the archaeological sites, especially those with standing structures like the Longhouse, require continuous assessment and maintenance. So the National Park comes in every single year and does an assessment on all the standing structures because things like water, insects, Mother Nature, and just the earth moving can absolutely impact the integrity of these structures.
This area was excavated and stabilized between 1959 and 1961. Make sure you don't trip anything. Okay.
I'm dizzy. Wasn't touching. This is impressive. My lens does not do this justice at all. It's called the Longhouse because it's so long. So each family that lived here occupied several rooms, and as the families grew, they built even more rooms.
Does that make them hoarders if they have multiple rooms?
Joshua Fields Milburn does not approve, and Ryan Nicodemus.
What?
Oh, minimalist joke.
That's pretty cool.
One of the things that I have absolutely loved about being here is the fact that you can 100% experience the site. And the whole reason why we didn't know about tickets was because we didn't think we were allowed to walk on one of the sites. And so when we went online, that's where we found out that you could get tickets indeed. So we are in the Longhouse, for if you didn't know, and it is just spectacular. So if you ever come to Mesa Verde National Park, be sure to get a ticket so you can experience this. It's amazing. I don't trust my balance. I'm not the most balanced person.
You can tell where there are ladders because, you know, at least the ones that were hanging out in one spot for a long time, they would wear in.
So they give you about an hour here to meander, roam around, explore, although we could spend probably 2 hours here because there's just so much to look at and absorb. My only question is, if the ancestors came back, the ones who were living here at the time that these beautiful cliff dwellings were built, if they would even recognize it, because I'd be so curious to hear about what these structures actually look like versus like the ruins that are left here.
I'm impressed they're still standing after all this time.
Yeah, it's better house quality than most of the houses that are being built these days. They don't even last a couple hundred years.
I know, seriously.
All right, let's go ahead and make our way back up. We have teleported to the next day.
We've transported like 16 hours in the future.
That's what happens when you have almost a whole bottle of wine. You just don't get things right. All right, so let's kind of fill you in on last night. We went to dinner at the Lizard Lounge.
Yeah, the Lizard Lounge.
So last time you saw us, we were kind of meandering on the trail after going to the Longhouse. So now we have decided on dinner and we are back in Cortez and we're gonna go to this place, which we Googled. And it has really good reviews. So let's go have some dinner. Cheers. And it was amazing, so good, such friendly service. Let's just kind of go over what we had real quick.
Yeah.
We had delicious truffle cheese fries.
Yeah, like the 4 of us shared it as an appetizer.
Oh my God, look at that.
Don't play with your food, Adam. How many times did I tell you that? You're welcome.
Cheese. And then we had a shared pizza of chili and pulled pork. I was smelling it.
That was really good too, surprisingly. And it was a little bit spicy. It wasn't like horribly spicy, just a little bit spicy.
It was all the jalapenos. And then last but not least, Adam and I shared some really, really delicious pork belly tacos.
Oh, the pork belly was fried. Oh, it was so good.
Pork belly tacos, baby. That was delicious. Everybody was so friendly at the Lounge and Lizard. Sorry, bottle of wine. Thank you, Jermaine, for your hospitality. You were wonderful. The food was delicious. We had a really, really great time. And now we're gonna go back to the campsite to have some more wine and chocolate. This morning, do you want to tell them what we did this morning?
Yeah, this morning we did a tour of the Morefield RV and campground site. So that way if you're interested in staying here in the future, you know what to expect if you're a tent camper or an RV camper.
Yeah, but most importantly, actually, before that,
Oh.
we had our delicious breakfast burritos that Adam made yesterday with his dad.
Yeah, so good.
We broke down our campsite. We said goodbye to Al and Kim.
That was super sad. But it was really cool to watching them pack up the RV and getting it all ready to go. That was really fascinating because we've never seen that before.
I know, so it was really sad to see them go.
Oh,
We
yeah.
waved them goodbye, and then like Adam said, we recorded the video.
Yeah, and they're just a real quick part about them. They're heading to Page, Arizona, where they're gonna be doing, 8 days?
8-day rafting trip on the Colorado River.
Yeah, so anyway, so that's where they're off to on their next adventure.
Yep, and? Alright, we hope that you've enjoyed this Mesa Verde video series. We are on our way home. Please hit that like and subscribe button so that we can keep bringing you adventures. And go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Adam's gonna drop the link. And we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye!
Today we're exploring this place.
You're covering it with your head.
Okay, well.
Also, how do you like our new YouTube setup? You put that in the blooper.
Yeah.
Okay. Subscribe!
No, you like Betsy, like you should have Betsy pointing. I like
Oh
the
yeah. Subscribe!
little...
Good girl. Okay. Oh god, that almost killed her.